Hey, this is Jay Sims back again with video number 11 in the 30-day free content series that I'm doing. And today I just want to talk about newbie versus advanced marketers and just kind of how they think and the process that they go through uh, from to get to one to the other, and what happens in between those processes. You will probably see a lot of things on the newbie list that you recognize, and uh, you know, I'm definitely guilty of all of them, and I still struggle with some of them. So, definitely speaking from experience here. But uh, newbie marketers, when we get online, for whatever reason your why is, why ever you are looking to make money online, to pay bills, extra money, provide for your family, whatever it is, you're going to get online and you're going to download a bunch of free content, and what's going to happen is during your quest for making money, you're going to end up spending a lot of money on products like that are hyped up, shiny objects, looking for that easy button. And what's going to happen is you're going to spend a ton of money, and when you get over that and you get to the advanced stages, you're not afraid to pay for content. But here's the difference. Here's the difference between that. Free content's great, but if you're advanced, you've already been through that whole free content thing. You've gotten on all the lists. You've bought products that are sitting on your hard drive and they're not doing you any good. You spend a bunch of money. You know, everything under the sun, pretty much, you've probably bought. But advanced marketers, they will pay for content, but they'll pay for the content that they need. I mean, if there's something that they need to learn, they're not afraid to pay for good content from marketers that they know, like, and trust, and they know they can learn from. So don't be afraid to spend the money on content, but just make sure that it's something that you need at that time. If you're concentrating on product creation, don't go out and buy a PPC product, a traffic product right now, because until you get that product created, you don't need the traffic until you get that product created. A lot of times we'll do things backwards that way too. But don't be afraid to pay for a good course and follow one person and just buy their course, learn it, implement it, and you'll be better off than just downloading every free bit of information you can find and getting in all these lists, because you're going to get on a million lists and you're going to be bombarded every day. And you may, the problem is, in between this, the newbie and advanced, you're still looking for that easy button. You're believing the hyped up sales pages and all that. So you're on all these lists. Advanced marketers will follow people that they know, like, and trust, and that they know can teach them something. And they'll follow a few of them, and they'll implement what they're teaching. Preferably one, if you can find one that is successful, just try to kind of implement what they're doing, what they're teaching. Get on their membership site, get buy their product and follow it. Implement it and stay focused. Now, tools. Let's talk about tools for a minute. Now, there's a lot of great free tools out there. I'm creating this PowerPoint presentation on a free tool. I made the logos on the bottom with free tool. So there's a lot of great free tools out there that you can use. I'm not knocking free tools at all. I'm just saying, when you get to that point to where you want to advance your business, or you make a little bit of money, invest it in the tools. And that's what advanced marketers know, that if they make an investment in great tools, that's an investment for their business. So don't just always go for free. When you do make a little bit of money, or if you can possibly work a little extra hours or something and buy the tools that you need, I recommend doing that. Such as Aweber, Optimize Press, Easy Video Suite. There's a lot of tools out there, and I'm guilty of buying cheaper tools or even tools that cost the same amount, but they're not the tools that the top marketers use. And why do you think that is? It's because they work. I mean, if the top marketers are using them, they work. There's a reason why they're using them. And you can bet if the top marketers are using those tools, they're going to be updated. And you're not going to have the problems that I've had with no updates, buggy themes and tools. So do invest when you get the money. A lot of times as newbies we try to do it alone. It goes back to the free content thing. You want to learn everything on your own for free, and you just try to go it alone the whole time, and you end up spending thousands of dollars and wasting a few years of your time, when you could have just invested the money that you spent on all those BS courses and easy button courses, and just invested in the right coach and the right tools, and most likely you'd be successful. But it's something that we all get sucked into, and what's important is that you realize and make that switch. Do it now, because now's the time to do it. And if you're new, really, I can't stress enough, because I kick myself in the butt every day. The money I've spent on courses and easy button crap, software and products that have, I filled my hard drive up and emptied my bank account, and still haven't, still haven't made enough money back to pay for all that. So, if I had it to do over, I would invest in the right tools and the right coach, follow one person until I started seeing those results, and then, and even the top guys, they've got coaches. Mike Philsame, I'm sure he's had a coach, Rich Chevron. Everybody has somebody that they're coached by and learn from. That's how we learn and become successful. If you're smart, you'll get a coach. I'm obviously have been stupid, because I still haven't invested in the coaching that I should invest in. So I'm in between that newbie, intermediate, headed to the advanced stage, is where I'll finally end up just investing in the tools and the coaching that I need to become successful. And I recommend that you do that sooner than later. Newbies are afraid to put themselves out there. They just want to, I know when I got online at first, I just wanted to sit in a corner and not make videos, not to put myself out there at all. And you gotta just not be afraid to be a little bit bold and just do it and just put yourself out there, because hey, you may not, I definitely am not a great presenter, but the more I do it, the better I'll get. So newbies are all study and no action. I can't tell you how many courses that I bought and were sitting on my hard drive. Some of them I didn't even remember that I had. I'd find them and I'd be like, oh, I bought that. Oh, I didn't even read it. I didn't even watch the videos. Or, I'd be too busy buying products and getting halfway through them, or reading them and not taking action. I mean, I could probably tell somebody how to start and run an online business, but I have not done it myself as of yet. So that's the problem. It's all study and no action. You've got all the information in your head and in your brain, but you haven't used it yet. You haven't put it into action. Now, advanced marketers, intermediate marketers, they're taking action. They take massive action, and that's how they get where they are today. Because they know if they take massive action, it's only going to, they're only going to get better. Newbies, we tend to think of it as a hobby, this online venture as a hobby instead of a business, and that's a real mistake. Sooner or later you will realize that it is in fact a business, and that you're going to have to put the work in, especially, you know, at first. It's going to be rough to get going, but if you stick in there, you know, and you do these things on the advanced side, you make that switch from the newbie way of thinking to the advanced, sooner rather than later, believe me, because I've taken way too long to make the switch. So that is it for this video. I will see you on video number 12. Thanks a lot.